Hey YouTube. Hey everybody that's watching. Look, I just came on here real quick because I have promised someone that I would do an update either today or tomorrow. And the time has come. So, my update with CG Cosmetic in Miami, my tummy tuck. I did get a procedure done. Only my tummy tuck, only my stomach, 3 C-sections, and I didn't have a fat stomach. I just had more of like loose skin, and my abdominal walls became separated. Of course, when you have babies, they spread, So what they did was sewed my muscles together and took the excess skin and redid my belly button. But I have a hernia, so they did not fix my hernia. But my stomach is flat, and the skin and everything is done, so it's back to how it was. I was a outie. Always, my belly button always been an outie, but it's like an any outie, whatever. Okay, so if anybody is thinking about getting this done at CG's Cosmetics in Miami, when you pay for your surgery, make sure you keep all your receipts. That's one. The card that you paid with your surgery, make sure you keep that card. You keep your receipts, because they tried to tell me like I didn't pay, and I had my stuff scheduled. It took me, I want to say 2 years, a year or so. I paid for it, and then I got my surgery, and I kept on getting canceled. They kept canceling it and canceling it and canceling it because I have high blood pressure, and at the time I was not managing it. So I was not taking my medication. I was not taking it serious, and I took my health more seriously once it started being a red flag with the surgery. That's kind of, that's how it went. And I didn't know how serious high blood pressure was until I'm trying to get this procedure done. I had to get that under control, because they're like, look, I know you want it, but if you don't get that under control, we cannot do it, because we want you to wake up. So, you have to make sure that, you get your clearance and all that. So let's fast forward to the moment I woke up. Now, one thing about them, they have patients coming in there like McDonald's drive-thru, okay? That's how it is. They in and out like the drive-thru at McDonald's. When I woke up, and I woke up to like alcohol. They had like alcohol on a swab, and they that's how I woke up. And that's how every time I felt like I was about to faint, pass out, and be out of it, they put that across my nose, and it was like I was like, okay, I'm back alert, but I was like out, right? So, and I have to apologize, because at that time I'm recording on my phone, so I don't have a camera, a camcorder. I have a phone, and at the time I was recording everything on my phone, and I was going to get around to upload and everything, but life took a toll, right? Things happen, and I wasn't taking YouTube as seriously. So Now I'm home, right? Well, I'm not at home. I'm at the condo. I got an Airbnb for 2 weeks, and I stayed out there because I had to fly back home. So I stayed out there, and I stayed out there for 2 weeks to make sure that, you know, my body was healing and I can fly and everything will be okay before I go home. So I booked my stay for 2 weeks. So they want to see you in a week. So, but let me slow down. So I had my surgery that morning, made it to the house, to my condo, like that evening, whatever. I don't even know how long the surgery was. Maybe like a couple of hours, maybe. I don't know, a couple of hours, I think. And so I'm sitting down. Before I actually went under anesthesia, before I was passed out, they checked my vitals. At the very, very last minute, they checked it again. So it was a little bit elevated the first time, but it was passable. And that was like being nervous, and I was rushing. And then it was telling me, oh, we can't find your payment. And it was just a lot of stuff that was going on like at the last minute that I'm like, come on now. I know I didn't get all the way back. They canceled. I was canceled a good, that I'm thinking right now, a good 3 times. It could have been more. 3, maybe 4, 5 times I was canceled. So now I'm literally on the bed, right? I'm on the bed. I'm strapped up. I'm in the operating room. The anesthesiologist comes in and she checks my blood pressure, and it was elevated. And she was like, all right, so you need to make sure that you take your blood pressure medication, you know. And I'm like, all right. So that's all I remember. She told me that, and it was like, all right, count to whatever. And, you know, and I remember 1, 2, and I'm out. So now that I make it home, you know, to the Airbnb or whatever, I make it to the condo, and I'm sitting there for a little bit. My daughter is there. I have a friend that's there, and my niece is there. So I'm like, okay, I have to use the bathroom. So I goes to the bathroom, and of course I have, I think I only had one drain. Yeah, I only had one drain. And I wanted to do a video, and I wanted to see it. I was so curious. Now, mind you, I have not, I haven't eaten anything all day, because you can't. And you can't even the day before surgery, like at a certain time, you have to stop eating. So I had nothing in my system. I'm completely weak at this point. So I got the video going, and I had just made a video. I wish I had that video, but it's in an old phone, and I can't get in that phone at all. But I had just made a video, and I was showing how I looked right like hours after the surgery. As soon as, like, because I was feeling weak. I was weak. And I felt myself. In my mind, in my head, I said, I'm about to pass out. I'm about to go. I don't know what go this is. I don't know if it's a pass out, if it's a faint, if it's death, if it's what, but I'm about to be out of here. So as soon as I sat back down, and I wrapped myself back up, and I sat back down because I had a chair in the bathroom. Soon as I sat on that chair, or on my way going down to the chair sitting, I was out. And my friend that was in the bathroom at the time, I wake up to water being poured on my face. Like, he's throwing water on my face, and I'm just waking up like, what is going on? And my daughter is crying. She's going crazy. And she's on the phone talking to the ambulance, the paramedics. Then she's on the phone. My mom didn't answer the phone. Thank God my mom didn't answer the phone, because I would have worried, had my mama sick. I'm glad she didn't answer. But she's talking to her dad on the phone. Mom just passed out. And then my friend was like, you just passed out. Like, man, you was out. Like, like they thought I was dead. Like, I literally passed the hell out. So, rest. Okay? Rest. Do not try to go overboard. Do not try to do anything extra. And maybe if I had that alcohol or something that I was sniffing in the beginning, so I didn't pass out, maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. But when the paramedics came, they checked my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was very low. So, because after I had the surgery, when I came home, I didn't even check my blood pressure. I just took the medicine. So that was crazy. So I recommend anybody to make sure that you guys are 100% okay with your health, and make sure that you have support, because if I was by myself, I don't know what could have happened. But I am going to, because I just had to do this. I just want to get this part out the way, because I have so many people like asking me, where's the update? So as soon as I want to get this part out the way, like I said, I'm going to take pictures. And it's been 2 years since, so you're gonna have 2 years, update of it. If you had C-sections before, a tummy, you already know what to, you know what I'm saying, prepare yourself, how things gonna go, because a C-section is worse than a tummy tuck, because a C-section, they're cutting not only your skin, they're cutting your muscles, they getting all the way, they opening you completely up to get the baby out, right? A C-section, they're not cutting your muscle, they're just cutting your skin. I recommend just resting as much as you can. I didn't stay on my medication. I didn't need the pain. I didn't take the pain medication as much, like the first 2 or 3 days I did. After that, I really didn't take it as I didn't really take it. You're gonna be bent over for a while. Like, you're gonna be like, like when you're having stomach cramps and you're kneeling. That's how you're gonna be walking for a while. It's gonna take you up maybe a week or so for you to actually stand up straight and walk. Yeah. I was able to eat right away. I was hungry once, everything was said and done. I was hungry. I was able to eat. And I a couple of days, I walked. I moved around. If you can move around, don't do too much, but do a little by little. And I did a little by little because I was in Miami and the weather was beautiful. So I made sure I was on South Beach. I was walking around. I felt good. And that helped a lot too. So I will be showing y'all pictures on the process of it. I'm glad I didn't have to get no booty implants or no booty. I'm glad I didn't have to get my butt done, because when you get your booty done, you can't sit on your butt, and that's a lot. So yeah. So I will come back with the pictures and I will show you guys that. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm getting back into my videos. Sorry for the wait. So much has been going on in my life, and I am just about to go full throttle with my YouTube. I'm on Instagram as well, TikTok and Facebook. So yeah. So if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And I will be back for the pictures. So I see you guys. Any questions, please feel free to ask me, and I'm answering whatever you need to know. All right? Peace.